So there's a lot less ice right now than there was this morning. So we had a decent amount of evaporation, even though it's freezing cold. We got about 4 inches of snow over the weekend on Friday night, Saturday. But Sunday was warm enough that the majority of it just melted away. This morning going to work, all that melt was just ice, but it obviously got warm enough and sunny enough that all the moisture seems to have dried up and there's not nearly as much ice, which I'm okay with. I like the fact that I have the ability to deal with ice. These tires do a heck of a job. They're the Schwab Marathon something or another. They have two versions. One has more spikes. This is the cheaper version. I got them off of Wiggle. I want to say they were 25 or 30 bucks a piece at the time. Now, obviously, now that it's winter, they're probably more expensive. So I couldn't say how much they actually cost right now. But they work awesome. I've had days when there was so much ice that I didn't even realize how good a job they were doing until I stopped and I put my foot down and I just about fell over, slipping. These things do a great job. So I had a guy come out and do an estimate on my house to add solar panels, and I just cannot get rid of this guy. You know, a tenacious salesman usually earns their keep, but in my business, I deal with salesmen all the time, so I know the tactics, and he's trying them all. I wish it was the right time for me right now to do a solar panel install. It's just not. I'm probably going to be selling my house in the next year or two, and putting the cost of the solar panels on top of it, I don't know that it'll make my money back. So I'm hesitant in doing the upgrade. Probably one of the things that I'll do in the next house I buy, if it doesn't already have solar, is add it. What else happened? Oh yeah. So this morning, I get up to go to work. I go downstairs to get my jacket out of the laundry, or out of the dryer, and it's still sopping wet. I'm like, what the heck? You know, get a little bit mad, but I do remember my daughter, my oldest, came to me last night, or the night before last, and she said, Dad, the dryer's making a goofy noise. Now, the dryer had been making kind of a funny noise for a little while. So I said, it's been making that noise for a while. It's no big deal. And I didn't go and check it out. Well, sure enough, the noise that it was making was the dryer belt or whatever inside just slapping around and not turning the dryer. So because I didn't listen to the warning someone else was giving me, my jacket wasn't dry this morning. So I ended up having to switch jackets, go to a jacket that I normally don't like to wear when I ride. Mostly because it's dark colored. And I like to be as bright and visible as possible whenever I can. And now the hard part is, can I fix the dryer, or do I have to just go buy a new one? The dryer that I have is, my guess would be like 25 years old. It's a pretty old dryer. It's gotten many years of good use. I'm sure the parts are available, but I'm not sure how much they cost. And then the issue is trying to find time to repair it.